Hey guys, so I'm back with that video I told you about where I'm going to give you those tips and tricks on how to get daily sales in your Etsy shop. Now, I'm giving you these tips and tricks that I use on a daily basis, and for the most part, I get daily sales in my Etsy shop. So the very first tip is taking better photos. No one's going to click on your listing if the photo is bad. So you have to make sure that you are uploading quality photos. So you don't have to have expensive equipment. I use my cell phone. That's all I use, cell phone and natural lighting. I do have some lights and things of that sort, but I don't even hardly use them. Natural light for me is a lot better and it's a lot easier to work with. Whatever I'm selling, I go in front of a window and take photos and just try different angles. Sometimes I use different backdrops to kind of get those unique images, so you just kind of have to play around with things. Also, make sure you're utilizing all the spaces that Etsy gives you to put up your photos. So I can't remember how many listings you can add. At the time there was only a certain amount, but now Etsy allows you to actually list more. So utilize that. Take a few different photos, use different backgrounds, change your location. Make the pictures interesting, but just make sure that they're clear and crisp and that the customer can actually see what you're actually selling. And this will entice them to actually click on your listing and hopefully make that purchase. Alright guys, so another tip is you have to work on your SEO. So your SEO are your tags, your titles, and your description. So you have to be very clear and you have to use some really good keywords in order for Etsy to bring you up in their search. Because there are so many sellers and so many items on Etsy, you have to make sure that you are describing the item that you're selling in a very detailed way. So in your title, make sure whatever keywords you use in your title, you're using those same keywords in your tags and in your descriptions. Another tip is to make sure you are adding enough listings. You need to make sure that you have enough listings in Etsy so that way you can get found. Again, because Etsy has so many listings, you want to make sure that you're seen. So you really should have at least a minimum of 50 items. Now, I do have about 1,000 items in my shop, and I did have 2,000, but I did take down 1,000 because they weren't doing so well, and I need to figure out why they're not selling. So in the meantime, I'm going to go back and work on my SEO. I'm going to update photos, and then I'll go and relist those same items again, so that way I have double the listings again, more opportunities and chances in the Etsy search. Now the next tip are shipping costs. So you kind of want to be fair with your shipping costs. Now what I do is I take whatever the post office charges and then I add my packaging fees. So that's all I charge to the customer when they make a purchase from my shop. Now Etsy does offer the free guaranteed shipping option where if the customer spends $35, they'll get free shipping. I haven't done that yet, I have not tried that yet, and I see, some sellers say that works great for them and some just choose to do it the other way. But in order for a customer to feel like they're not getting cheated or feel like they're being charged an overpriced shipping costs, I would keep your shipping costs to a minimum. Now another tip is to make sure that you are promoting your Etsy shop. You have to tell everyone, you guys, everyone. If you have social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or any of those social media platforms, take advantage of them. Make sure you link your Etsy shop to those social platforms. That way you're constantly promoting yourself. That way you have your family and friends and people in your network also helping to promote your shop. Now remember, you guys, you have to be patient. Etsy has to add you into their Etsy search algorithm so that way you are seen, but it does take a little bit of time. So in the meantime, just work on these tips and tricks that I just gave you, and shortly you should start getting those daily Etsy sales. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you comment below because I want to know if you're going to try some of these tips and tricks that I just gave you. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button because I have lots more to share and help you grow your Etsy business. All right guys, thank you so much for watching and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.